Hello everyone, welcome to Young Innovators Electronics class. Today we will learn about a new effective component in the field of electronics that is used almost everywhere in and around us in daily life. Sensors. As soon as we hear the word sensor, what is that which comes to our mind? Our five sense organs, right? With the help of our sense organs, we can feel, taste, observe, smell. In the same way, there are a few electronic signals that can sense the surrounding and produce the output based on the inputs that it takes. A sensor is an object whose purpose is to detect the changes in the environment and provide the corresponding output. Sensors detect, analyze, and provide the output with literally coming in contact with the object. Input can be in a form of heat, light, motion, moisture, but the output will mostly be in the form of an electric signal. We have different types of sensors that are used according to its requirement and type in any physical application. Let me take an example of our sense organs now. When we touch anything hot, we will instantly take our hand out from there. The sensors at the tip of our finger send the signal to our brain that responds in the contrary to take the hand out from there. All sensors that we see have this ability to provide information and decide on the output. Let us look at a few sensors now and understand their working. We have so many sensors on our Tinkercad workspace, like a photoresistor, a phototransistor, a PIR sensor, an ultrasonic sensor, temperature sensors, etc. We will look one by one. In this video today, we will look at a photoresistor. While walking through the streets in the evening, we must have noticed the street lights turning on automatically. This is because they have a variable resistor that works based on the amount of light that falls on it. Such sensors are called photoresistors, or can also be called as a light-dependent resistor. Let's discuss about them and build few circuits using the same on Tinkercad. A photoresistor or a light-dependent resistor can be defined as a variable resistor that provides the output based on the amount of light that falls on it. It is a type of resistor whose resistance varies inversely with the intensity of light. And to represent this LDR in a circuit, we use this symbol. An LDR or a photoresistor has high resistance because there are a very few electrons that are free and able to move. The vast majorities of electrons is locked and are unable to move. Therefore, in this state, the LDR offers high resistance. And as the light falls on the conducting device, the light is absorbed and some of the energy is transferred to the electrons. This results in lowering the resistance of the LDR. Now, let's use an LDR in the circuit and understand its working. We are back on the Tinkercad workspace. Let's drag a photoresistor now. The photoresistor on Tinkercad has two terminals, namely terminal 1 and terminal 2. Here is the circuit diagram for the circuit. The components needed are an LDR, an LED, a resistor of 470 ohm, and a battery. Let's connect all these components now. We will give positive end of the battery to the LDR and the terminal 2 of the LDR will be given to the resistor. From the other end of the resistor, we will give it to the anode of the LED. And the cathode of the LED would be given back to the negative terminal of the battery. This completes the circuit. Now on clicking start simulation, and if I click on the LDR, we get a kind of slider using which we can slide between the bright and dark side of the sensor. And sliding the LDR, we can see the LED glowing and turning off. With this circuit, we understood how an LDR works. If you take an LDR in practical, the output is seen either on closing the LDR completely or by keeping the LDR in complete light. We have learned about 7 segment in our previous video. Let's use that 7 segment with the LDR now and see how it works. This is a circuit diagram about displaying alphabet H when the LDR is completely kept in light. The components needed here are a 7 segment display, an LDR, a resistor and a battery. We have all components taken and placed on Tinkercad. Let's connect them in a circuit now and see the output. We have taken 3 1.5 volt batteries and a 470 ohm resistor, and let's keep our 7 segment in common anode mode. Let's connect the battery to the positive terminal to the resistor, and from the resistor we will give to the common terminal on the 7 segment display. Next, let us connect the LDR to the terminal B, C, E, F and G. And the other terminal of the LDR will go to the battery negative. After I click Start Simulation and vary the slider on the LDR, we see H displayed on the device. So, like this, we can use LDR and control the output as measured and seen on the screens. In this video, we learned about LDR, that is one kind of sensor, and a resistor too. We all have seen and used LDR applications in and around us. Now, I want you to think and comment, like streetlights, what are the other areas in which you can see the application of the LDR. Hope to see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.